Papa and I finally managed to get a few days away to do a little fishing. We knew the weather was going to be a little dicey, but that didn't deter us, and off we went. Now, we stayed at our favorite camp spot, Buckhorn Creek Park, which is at Lake of the Pines in northeast Texas. And it's on the south end of this man made lake that's run by the Army Corps of Engineers and is usually a really good place for fishing. Now, we got in about middle of the afternoon. We got the camper set up, but we didn't put the boat in because we knew the storms were going to roll through. So we did a little driving around just to see the sights. It is a beautiful lake. The next morning, we were greeted by the neighbors. And they were so cute. There was a whole bunch of them making their way from the woods down towards the lake, I guess, for a drink of water. These are some of the bigger deer that we've seen out there. Lots of deer out and around, but these were pretty big. By the morning of the third day, the storms had passed, but it was still sprinkling. But I can handle sprinkling. So we took off and started to fish. Now, this was pretty near the campsite, and this turned out to be a pretty good little catfish hole. At least I fed them quite a bit there.
Don't go far. Oh my gosh.
What? Look at that. Nice.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, that was the best catch of the trip, but it was fun. After we caught that one, we headed over to another spot that we really like to fish. And this is another spot that's by a bridge where we have caught a lot of catfish before. Not so much this time, but we have in the past.
Sundown and salty cheeks. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when you're no longer 19. Still acting like a child, feeling like nobody gets it. I always start these fights, don't hate my guts right now, 'cause I'm still figuring it out. You're the silver lining when I can't seem to find it. When the whole world is against me, you're not. Baby, you're the bright side when there's no God in the sunshine. You're always around to pick me up. You're the silver lining. You're the silver lining. Small talk on busy streets. Right now I don't even know if I deserve you. Sometimes I wonder what you see, 'cause I'm still acting like a child. Yeah, you always see the best in me. I always start these fights, you still love me, right? I'm still figuring it out. You're the silver lining when I can't seem to
We looked up and down that lake for fish, and they were showing up on the fish finder screen, but they sure weren't jumping on our hooks. But that was okay. Just being out, away from the house, away from work, and spending time together was what we valued most. With the weather staying calm, we decided to stay out and fish until after dark. Papa's been working and working to put us a great big new spotlight on the boat, and it was bright. But still, going across that water at night, not knowing exactly to where I was going or if we were going to run into anything, made me a little anxious. But it was a beautiful night. Not a cloud in the sky. I could see the stars, see the moon. It was wonderful. But by the next morning, the fog and the clouds had rolled back in, and the fish still weren't biting. But we gave it a valiant effort all day long. Finally, loaded up the boat, packed up the camper, and came home. What a great trip. Thanks for watching. See you next time.